Good morning, everyone. We are having fun today. Welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Viaverdi. All right, Jules, I am packing my bag.
Are you?
I am, because today we're going to learn more about Norway, and I've never been there.
I've been to Oslo, but I want to go back.
You're in?
I'm in.
All right. It's a land so mythical that it inspired the most successful animated film of all time. Can you guess?
Let it go.
Let it go. It doesn't really go that way, but okay, we're
we
off.
know what we're talking about. We can't sing. We're in the right career.
But we could dance.
Yeah, we can. And you know what we'll do? We'll bring our Rulu smartphones with us that we're going to see today.
Oh my gosh, and then we have to eat before we go.
Yes.
So we're going to go to the kitchen and we're going to serve up some Asian seared noodle salad.
You know, this is a great show. You can't change the channel. The Balancing Act starts right now.
It's a land so beautiful, it inspired the Nobel Peace Prize, the Oslo Opera House, and the highest grossing animated film of all time. And it's been said Norway's people are just as beautiful as the country itself. So it's no surprise that today more Americans are heading there than ever before. So here to help us plan our trip, my trip to Norway, is Hege Barnes from Visit Norway. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so let's be honest. I don't think there's an American alive, or anyone for that matter in the world, that does not know that hit Disney movie, Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go, let it go. I mean, everybody sings it. Great movie.
Yeah.
And my goodness, what people may not know is what the movie did for tourism in Norway.
Yeah.
Huge.
It was huge. Exactly true. Disney's producers, they went to Norway and they got so blown away and so inspired by all what they saw and experienced there, like the beautiful landscape, the traditions.
So they actually went?
People. Yep, they went for
scouted
2 weeks. They experienced the whole, the fjord Norway area and the Oslo region, and they picked up all kinds of little tidbits about our culture and history and the setting, the scenery. So they decided to then make that the setting for the movie, and
which was beautiful.
And they become also more authentic. You know, the setting of the movie is based on a real country and culture and landscape, and it did wonders for us.
More Americans are going there than ever before?
Absolutely.
Do you have numbers? I can only imagine.
We have numbers.
And you can add one more.
Yeah. Disney actually came to us and asked for a cooperation, and we did that. We did a lot of joint press releases and stuff, and we did a big promotion. And we'd actually doubled the number of visitors to our website, tripled in periods, and we got double the media attention. Everybody wrote about us and the movie and together, and we actually increased American visitor numbers to Norway 32% last year.
Oh my gosh, that is huge. I've been all over the world, but I will be honest, Norway is not one that I have done, and I want to, and it's so easy to get there. Let's first talk about some must-sees. I know you have great video to show me. Tell me some must-sees.
Well, some good must-sees is definitely our scenically beautiful nature.
Gorgeous.
It's everywhere, and it's so accessible. It's right there. And you have to see the fjords. They are stunning and amazing, and it's one of a kind. And you have to travel up by a long, rugged coastline and experience the culture along the coast. And go up north, you can experience the midnight sun. 24 hours of daylight, gives you a lot of energy, and you do everything outdoors. And the northern lights in the winter, amazing aurora borealis.
That I will tell you is
stunning.
I got to do that.
2 bucket list items for many people.
That's huge for me.
Yeah.
Now, what about the language barrier? Because a lot of people, they don't like to travel sometimes because they feel like they can't communicate.
90% of Norwegians speak English.
Okay, that's what I figured.
It's mandatory in school from early age.
Okay.
So there's really, for English speakers, no really barriers at all.
Big thing for me is cuisine. So what kind of things am I going to dig into and eat?
Oh, it's amazing. We have the best of local ingredients, the freshest seafood, right off the Arctic waters. You have to try the salmon, whether you like it grilled, smoked, gravlax, whatever. It's fantastic. And the cod. I mean, that's, in my opinion, the best in the world. So fresh and delicious.
Now, what's the best way to get around Norway?
Our transportation system is really convenient, and it's high standard. High-speed trains can take you pretty much anywhere, and where they don't go, it's buses, very modern, high-standard buses, and a ferry system, wide network of ferry system. They can take you across a fjord or an amazing fjord safari. We have the world's most beautiful sea voyage, awarded by many. It goes all along our coast, from Bergen in the south to Kirkenes top of Norway on the Russian border, and you stop by 34 ports of call. It's fantastic, and you really get to see and experience a lot of Norway.
And it's really not that hard to get there. I mean, even from anywhere in this country, right?
No, it's very accessible, actually. We have gotten 6 new direct flights from the US to Norway.
Any out of South Florida?
Yes. There's 1 out of Orlando and Fort Lauderdale. There's 2 out of California, San Francisco and LA.
How long's the flight?
From California is about 9-10 hours.
From Florida?
From Florida, about 7-8 hours. So not too bad.
And if you're thinking maybe as a family, because I'd love my girls to experience it. I mean, my girls have been to so many places, and I do love to travel with them, and my husband as well. Yeah. Let me include him. Is it nice to take them too?
Yes, absolutely. And with Norwegian Air, a new low-cost airline that have all these direct flights from Norway, and they're coming with a new one next year as well from Boston. You can really fly for cheap. Their pricing is really, really affordable, and that makes it easy for families too. And they fly the new Dreamliner, plane, so it's also a more comfortable flight.
I love it.
So now cheaper and more convenient also for families.
All right, and before we leave, you have to say something in Norwegian to me, because I can tell you have that gorgeous, gorgeous accent.
So we all love the outdoors. Norwegians play in the outdoors. That's how we grow up pretty much with nature as our playground. And we have a saying that is ut på tur, aldri sur, which basically means that you're always happy wandering outside or wandering together.
Okay, let me try that. Go ahead.
Ut på tur,
Ut på tur,
aldri sur.
aldri sur.
Perfect.
So are the men as handsome as the gorgeous women?
Oh, they're
too?
even more handsome.
Okay, well, I'm going there. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to take my girls. I appreciate it. And of course, if you want to start your Norwegian getaway, log on to visitnorway.com/balancing act to get started. That's visitnorway.com/balancing act to get started. And as always, you can head to our website, thebalancingact.com. And how does it go? Let it go.
Go,
Let it go. Today, we're continuing our 12-part series, Reclaim Your Life. The road to recovery is difficult for any addict, and it doesn't stop when treatment ends. As I found out when I visited Transformations Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center in Delray Beach, Florida, and met the people behind their Alumni program.
When somebody comes to Transformations Treatment Center, they have hit rock bottom, whatever that means to them. Some people live on the street, some people might have lost their children, and they come here to get help. And 30 days is just the start of their new life. This is kind of an artificial world to them. When they get out in the real world, they're going to have to use the tools that they learned here out there. They're going to have to use coping skills. We have a holistic program. When they leave here, we give them each discharge plans for their individual treatment. And if we can continue to guide them and encourage them to stay on that track, they'll be able to continue their sobriety. Whatever encouragement they need to stay away from a drug or a drink, we're going to do that.
Helena Cabral is no stranger to the lives of those entering and leaving treatment for drug and alcohol addiction. As the Alumni Director for Transformations Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center in Delray Beach, Florida, she oversees a staff of workers who are all former patients themselves. And that's what makes the Alumni program here so successful.
Not a lot of people understand addiction. So having somebody as close to us as, the Alumni department is great. They understand, what we go through, the loss of not being able to get high, the loss of family, all the emotions that come back with not getting high anymore. And they're just always there to listen.
Helena, why is it so important that people who work here in the Alumni department were once patients themselves?
Everybody in my department is an alumni of Transformations. We all have over a year's sobriety, and we not just be able to tell them what they need to do, we can talk the talk because we walk the walk. We encourage them to continue in their sobriety. We can guide them, we can give them suggestions to be able to tell them, like, other people have done it, you can too.
So how do you stay in contact with someone who leaves Transformation Treatment Center? I'm sure many of them leave the state or maybe just go back home.
We follow up with them just like if they stayed local. We call them, email them, stay in contact constantly. And then we also have our social media websites. Facebook is very big on us being able to stay in contact with people. I'm very open with them about my own recovery, so I'm posting pictures of what's going on in my personal life, showing them that you can have fun in sobriety, because that's one of the number one things that you hear from the alumni, that they're afraid that they're not going to have fun because they don't know like what to do next. And so we're there to help them and show them that you can have fun. There is things to do without being messed up.
Besides offering a lifeline of support to anyone who has graduated from treatment, the Alumni Department has created an active and fun program for alumni to stay connected and focused on their road to recovery, including backyard barbecues, movies, team events, and sports outings, as well as an alumni meeting every Wednesday night in which awards are handed out for sobriety.
And we have a friend of theirs give it to them, because each month that they get in sobriety in their first year is a huge accomplishment, and we want to make sure that they know that. Just doing things that are fun and getting them to laugh and enjoy life, because they're not going to continue on the path if they don't enjoy life.
Now, Helena, a lot of the clients here, after they leave with the best intentions to stay sober and to not fall again into that addiction. But let's be honest, there is a lot of relapse. What do you do to make sure your client stays on that road to recovery?
I want to make sure that every client knows that we're there for them, and that we are also in recovery, so we can help them, we can give them suggestions, and we're going to do whatever we need to make sure that they stay on the right path.
Helena, you've seen so many people leave here and move on with their life. And obviously your wish is that they stay sober and that they never become an addict again. When that happens, how does it make you feel?
It is very rewarding, it's fulfilling, and it just continues to give me hope and encouragement to keep growing the Alumni Department at Transformation so I can change more people's lives.
For me, it's just a reminder that this program does work. If you put in the footwork, I carry it with me everywhere. I have a better understanding on what life is today, and it's one of the greatest feelings ever.
It's a lifelong journey of recovery even after the treatment ends, but the Alumni of Transformations is there to help every step of the way. We hope you'll join us again in our Reclaim Your Life series as we show you how Transformations Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center continues to help those in addiction on the road to recovery. Next time, we're going to see how their housing program helps teach patients the life skills needed in recovery. Remember, for more information, you can go to transformationstreatment.center or our website, thebalancingact.com.
Smartphones, they're everywhere these days, but are we paying too much and getting too little? If you are nodding yes, ladies, you are not alone. Elizabeth Little of Irulu Technologies is here to show how to be smartphone smart. I like that. With your hard-earned dollars this holiday season. Welcome back.
Thanks, Julie.
It is always so much fun to have you here. You always have the best tips, and we love having you. So let's be honest, you can pay so much for these, hundreds of dollars, and we just can't afford that sometime, right?
Right, so true, Julie, but the truth is you don't have to spend a fortune to get an amazing smartphone.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, and at Irulu, our mission is to make smart technology affordable for everyone, and we have a full line of unlocked smartphones that range from $1 to $200.
That's so great.
And this V3 is our latest addition to the family. It has a 6.5-inch screen. It comes in white, black, and a coffee color as well.
See, I like the coffee. That's cool. Does this phone give us the major benefits of a big and higher priced phone?
Absolutely, it does, Julie. It has the generous 6.5-inch screen, but what typically is the trade-off with a big screen is battery life and processing power.
You got it.
The V3 gives you the benefits of the big screen without compromising on battery life or processing power. It has up to 20 hours of talk time.
Wait a minute, did you say 20 hours for this big of a screen?
Right. That's
right.
That's
super.
And it has a Qualcomm processor, which is the best that you can buy. It makes download speeds and multitasking really fast and effortless.
And price, talk about price.
So the V3 starts at $159.
Oh my gosh, $159. You always surprise me with something. That's amazing. And where can our viewers go to find out more?
They can visit irulu.com where they can get free 2-day shipping, and they can also find us on Amazon, eBay, and Newegg.
Okay, you threw something else. 2 free day shipping. I love when you come. Great tips. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And if you would like to find out more about today's tech topic, visit us at thebalancingact.com or get social. Log on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans.
Portions of today's program are brought to you by Irulu, makers of quality tablets and smartphones that fit the family budget. Irulu, today's hottest technology without the high price.
If you're anything like me, salad is your pet peeve. I can never, ever, ever get my homemade salad to taste as good as the salads I get at restaurants. Yes, so what do? Well, thankfully, I bring in Chef Chris Paul to the rescue. Chef Chris is here this morning to soup up your salad. Good morning.
Good morning. Konnichiwa.
What?
Konnichiwa.
Gesundheit. What is that?
Japanese. We're cooking Asian today.
I love it. And I've never heard that. So what I love is, oh my gosh, seared tuna.
Yes.
My favorite.
Mine
Number
too.
1 on my list.
Yes.
All right, so
yes.
tell me how to make a really good seared tuna.
Very simple. In fact, you don't even have to do tuna. You could do any type of fish. Of course, we did tuna today because it's so good. You want to use sesame seeds, and of course use black or white. You just want to sear it, right? Coat it on the top and the bottom and the sides.
And what do you coat on top? What kind of oil do you use?
Put a little bit, actually we got it all here, a little bit of sesame seed oil.
Sesame seed oil,
Yep.
okay.
Sesame seeds and sesame seed oil, perfect blend together.
Love that.
And then you just want to hit it with high heat, right? And then just on both sides, take it off, let it rest. We never let meat rest, and that's important, is let it rest. So the middle is a little bit raw, but that's okay. Right? It's Asian style. That's what it's all about.
That's how I like it.
Yeah, it's delicious that way. You capture the true taste of it.
And today you're going to combine it with Marechal noodles.
Marechal noodles.
How great.
Yeah, and we use the shrimp blend because it's seafood. It's a beautiful blend. The contrast goes all together. And I have all these assorted ingredients I want to go over with you. Well, we did red peppers, which are really good. We did carrots, a little bit of kale. You can use bok choy, which is a real strong ingredient in Asian cuisine. And edamames are really good too.
Love those. My kids love those. They eat them a lot.
They're easy. They go. I mean, you can also caramelize those too. Just a trick.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Soy sauce, wasabi.
I love wasabi.
Me too.
I love that moment that you have it and you, like a second later, you're like, whoa, what was that? You know, mommy,
Cleans you
whoa.
out. Yeah. Yes. Of course, we have a little bit of a nut blend mixture, cashews, and you can use pretty much anything, any kind of nut that
And
you
combine
want.
them all?
Combine them all. You put them with your noodles, which you need. A little sesame seed oil. You got to have that.
Okay.
And this is it.
And then voila.
And voila. I just want to show you just how so simple and easy it is. We just cut this, and look.
Oh, how gorgeous. No, and
See,
look at
that's
the final
beautiful.
product. This is absolutely beautiful. It's hearty. This is the best salad I could ever ask for. Okay, what was that word again?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. All right, and then you use chopsticks to eat.
Yes, chopsticks.
I don't know how to do that. This is
No,
what we do at the table. We just
there you
play.
go.
There we go. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
You can tell I have fun with my kids. And if you want to learn more about Marechal noodle bowls, just log on to our website, thebalancingact.com. That's thebalancingact.com. Okay, so let me have a bite of that.
Thanks so much for starting your morning right here with us today.
Norway, here we come.
We are coming.
Did you see me talking Norwegian?
I did. I saw you trying to talk with a Norwegian accent, but your lips were a little
Get it.
puckered.
A Cubana in the end. Need more information? Head to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Just in case she's Cuban. That's what she
am.
was trying to say. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, remember,
Encuentra su balance en la vida.
that was not Norwegian. So long, everybody.